Man, say, look out, Jack, we back with another bank. You already know what to do. Hit that like button for me. You did. It's a shout out to the channel, Jack. I don't know if y'all seen Jaydayoungan mothers finally spoke out after 3 years. She said she feel like her son got set up, by either his dad or his dad's friends. Cause she gonna break it down. I ain't gonna spoil it. She gonna break it down. So let's get into the Jack. Hey, shout out to his Jaydayoungan and shout out to his partner who got that get back in that same week. Goddamn, that boy was sliding. Hey, free that man, cause he did what a real friend would do, get that get back for his partner. You did, but let's get into this video. Shout out to his Jaydayoungan again. One thing I can't stand is for when a woman cry, boy.
Painting a car, doing the interior, something for my son. Me and Jay had already been up. We had been up all night, all freaking night, because of another situation that happened. I'ma just say it like that. Okay, we didn't even get up to that evening. Well, when Jay's dad came, and everything happened real quickly. Jay's dad came by the house with these two other gentlemen. Well, Jay was gonna pay the guys. Was supposed to be giving them money to do whatever work he was gonna have them do. I don't fucking know. And the money, he had got $8,000 out of the $10,000 band. He left $2,000 sitting on the bed. He had told me he was finna, pay the guys. He was finna holler at his daddy for a minute. Okay. Now, I told my daughter. My daughter was 12 years old at the time. Jay went outside with his dad. All this happened real quickly because Jay wasn't even outside 20 good minutes. Well, I told my daughter, excuse me, someone's calling me through Messenger. I told my daughter to go get the mail out the mailbox. Well, my daughter went. Jay, his father, and the two other gentlemen, all four of them was sitting on the porch. My daughter went out there, got the mail. She came back in the house. When she came back in the house, I met her at the door, was getting ready to walk up the little stairway. Within that brief time, by the time we hit the front room, all I heard was doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I just looked, and I immediately took off running to the side door. Well, by the time I made it to the side door, my son was already coming through the motherfucking door. He pushed me against the wall. I hit the wall. He swung over, and he said, "Mama, close the door." So I heard him close the door. When I'm locking the door. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And when I turned and looked, all I seen was my son standing there with holes all in his body. Mm-hmm. Of course, as a mother, I lost it. I'm screaming. I'm panicking. And the only thing my son said was, "Mama, just get me to the hospital." We both walked in my room.
You weren't trying to panic.
I'm trying to find my keys. I done emptied my whole purse on the floor. My daughter's in shock. She's standing there screaming to the top of her lungs. He never cried out. He never screamed. He never panicked. He said, "Mama, get me to the hospital." By this time, I hear a knock at the side door. So I peek around, and it was his dad at the door. Well, I told my daughter to go get the mail out the mailbox. Well, my daughter went. Jay, his father, and the two other gentlemen, all four of them was sitting on the porch. My daughter was already coming through the motherfucking door. He pushed me against the wall. I hit the wall. He swung over, and he said, "Mama, close the door." I lost it. I'm screaming. I'm panicking. And the only thing my son said was, "Mama, just get me to the hospital." We both walked in my room. I'm trying to find my keys. I done emptied my whole purse on the floor. My daughter's in shock. She's standing there screaming to the top of her lungs. He never cried out. He never screamed. He never panicked. He said, "Mama, get me to the hospital." By this time, I hear a knock at the side door. So I peek around, and it was his dad at the door. Well, When all this happened, his dad had a chick with him. She was in the car when the shots and everything rung out. She hid on the floor of the car. Well, his dad, the chick, the young lady, and the two other guys, I open the door, they come inside. Jay was leaning against the dresser, standing in my room still. He was like, y'all, get me to the hospital, y'all. I'm screaming because I can't find my keys. I'm like, y'all, we got to get him to the hospital. Well, Jay walked away from my dresser, and then by this time, he just kneeled. He took a knee on the floor. He was like, y'all, come on, get me to the hospital. And he just laid out on the floor. So, I'm screaming. And I'm going to say this. This is what the fuck y'all don't know. And y'all, people wonder why I went silent after my son's death. My son laid out on the floor. He's dead weight. I couldn't pick him up by myself. I'm screaming. Please help me. Help me pick my baby up off this floor. I grabbed my son by the legs. His dad was standing there. His dad got shot in the leg. That was it. His dad was standing there. One of the guys made 2-3 of his dad. He's standing there. The other white man that was with him, he just pacing back and forth. They just stood there and looked at me without a care in the fucking world.
See, this is why she says she feel like his dad set him up. Bro, that's your child. Shot in the leg and not. If that was me, bro, that you brought that man into this earth, bro. Like, you a sucker. Then if I can remember correctly, didn't you have a music video shoot out, like a music video at his funeral, bro? You shot a music video for his funeral, bro? Like, fam, what type of time you on, OG? What type of time you on, OG? Like, that's your child, bro. And for you not to even help your baby mama pick y'all son up is giving me red flags right there. So I understand where she's coming from. Somebody in that house set him up. Either the dad or the dad friends. Somebody in that house set that boy up. R.P. Jaydayoungan, dog. R.P. that man. I understand what the mama's saying, but let's let her finish breaking this down, though, bro. That's grimy, bro.
Not one of all three of them fucking men helped me pick my boy up off that floor. The young lady that was there with his dad, she grabbed my son under his arms, and I grabbed him by his legs, and we toted my child out that fucking house. We toted him out the house. Not none of them. So that's why I screamed and I told every fucking body that would listen to me. No one would listen. I feel like it was a setup. Yes, I do. I do. I don't know what the fuck, how the fuck. One motherfucking shooter. One person. How the
When the story first came out, it said it was like 4 or 5 of them boys. So I don't know. Like she knows now for sure because it's been 3 or 4 years now. Probably even longer, I think. Yeah, probably 3 or 4 years now. She probably knows for a fact how many shooters it was. So, but I know when the story initially came out, it was like 4 or 5 shooters that ambushed him. You know, like as soon as he was outside, which was awkward. How did you know what time to come? How did you know that he was going to be there? Like, bro, I believe in consequences, but I ain't no fool neither. Like, this is rare for somebody to just catch you lacking, bro. Just catch you lacking. Like, how did somebody know you in town? Unless you doing too much, got bright ass cars and this and that. I understand that shit, bro, but some shit just don't add up, Jack.
The fuck what he knew? Like in a matter of 15 minutes to come to my house and do all this. Now, I can't say who did what, when, where, nothing. What I can say is that God don't sleep and he sees and knows all. And he says, vengeance is mine. And I know that anybody that had anything to do with this and whatever happens, they will pay. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but they will pay. We got my baby out that fucking house. We managed to get him on back of one of the dude's truck. By that time, I'm holding my son. He asked me, said, what car wreck? He asked me what my daughter was. I hadn't already told my daughter to go in the bathroom.
Well, one thing I could not stand is to see a mama cry, bro. A woman cry. if I see a woman cry, if I see my mama cry, it'll hit my heart, bro. I tear up. I don't do no crying. I just don't. But when I see a woman, that shit just hit my heart, bro. That shit'll tear me up, bro.
Lock the door high. I don't know what's going on. Somebody gonna try to come back. No, nothing. All this shit happens quickly. He asked me what my daughter.
I seen people like in the comments, like when I seen this video and people on YouTube, people in the comments was like, "Oh, TikTok," like the mom said, bro, do you know how ignorant some of y'all sound, bro? Like, I'm not getting these vibes that his mom would do her child like that, bro. A mom loves conditionally. Like, you got some sorry ass moms, you got some sorry ass fathers out here, but a woman, they're built to be nurturers, bro. Like, a woman has a different type of bond with their child than a man, because she's carrying that child in her stomach, feeding him. She's the main source of food and life of that child. I'm not getting that vibe from her like she's grimy or that she would do her child like that. Of course, you have life insurance, bro. Like, but if he's a multi fucking millionaire and taking care of his mom,
I'm holding my child.
and so you think this woman can put on the show and fake cry like that and hold back these tears for 3 years and have the grievance of her child, and you think she set her child up, bro, with some fucking insurance money, bro? Y'all stupid. Her son was a multi-millionaire. He was taking care of his mom and his siblings, bro, his pops, bro. So he probably wasn't doing it for the dad. You know, that's a man at the end of the day. But of course, you're gonna look out for your pops. But at the end of the day, it's still your dad. You know, he a gorilla. You know, your dad. You look at your dad as the man that's taught you how to be a man. So I get my dad. If I was rich, I get to my dad too. But it's still a man at the end of the day. You know. But your mom, that's something completely different. You gonna pamper your mom. You gonna do whatever for your mom. I know, cause I would if I was rich as in that situation and would have to finance. Cause I would. So why would she take the insurance money that's gonna last for so long if she did not saying she will blow it or this whatever do with it when her son? She want her son that's full of life that she can call and pick up the phone and talk to on a daily basis. So once you go and hit that dirt, you hitting that dirt just over with, bro. Ain't no coming back for it. We all notice we all got to go one day, Jack. But I'm not getting on vibes from her, bro. I'm just not like some people say some of the evilest, wickedest shit, bro. Like, it's just sickening, bro.
He still didn't cry out. He looked up at me. He said, "Mama." He smiled. He said, "Mama." He kissed me on my jaw, my left cheek. He said, "Mama, I love you, but I'm not going to make it." Put yourself in my shoes. For anybody that is a parent out there, put yourself in my motherfucking shoes. How would you feel? You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is not some shit that I normally do, because I ain't got no business. It's gonna be 3 years. I ain't got no business on here crying and doing all this on social media. But hey, I'm gonna get the shit off my chest. Anyway, y'all will never hear from me again about it. Like, it's done. Man. You know? He is gone.
Hey, sounds like FG famous, bro. That boy got that get back for his partner the same day. Cause I wouldn't do the same thing you did. Hey, free that man. He that's a real soul. That's what you call a real friend. You ain't got a lot of real friends on this earth this day, bro. You got niggas backdooring you, but when you get a real friend like that, bro, you love him. You be there for him, bro. And he did that for his friend. He went there in that exact moment he was, getting backdoored or whatever the case may be, but he slid for him. That's what a real partner do, slid for him, slide or take care of his children. You did. That's another way you can do it too. So shout out to that man.
Y'all, he's gone. Let him rest. The ambulance and the police made it there real quickly. They screamed, was telling me to get out the way so they can work on him. I didn't want to let him go. So I had to move. They got him, and when they put him on the stretcher, the words that came out of his mouth, he looked up at the big guy. He said, "Man, you set me up." Dude went hollering, "No, no, no." Well, they got him in the ambulance and stuff. I don't even know how the fuck I ended up on the ground. I don't even fucking know. It's just a lot was going on.
He knew somebody.
My oldest son made it there. He came grab me. He was like, my brother. I said they got him in.
Bro, that crab mentality, bro, that hating, bro, on the next, bro. I ain't got none of that in my body. So that was my part that bro, I love to see somebody else come up and get at them. Hey, don't hate, bro. Everybody got their own blessings, bro. Of course, like, you gotta get it when God say it's your turn to get it, bro. But for you to hate on somebody, bro, bro, everything you do on this earth, my boy, you gon' pay for it. I'm a firm believer. My dad always told me that. My parents always told me that if you do dirt on this earth, if you do people wrong, you gon' see it before you leave this earth. You might not see it today. You gon' see it before you leave this earth. I'm a firm believer in that.
In the
I'm a firm
ambulance.
believing in that.
He walked me over to the ambulance, opened the door. Jay was sitting there, just calm. He was just propped up, just sitting there chilling. So y'all done said, "You alright, nigga? You alright?" And the last words, the very last words that I heard come out of my son's mouth was, "I'm not gonna make it." That was it. Well, we went to the hospital. Of course, it was 1 million people at the hospital. They locked the hospital down. They wouldn't let nobody in there. I'm in the hospital. They wouldn't even let me in the back with him. Thank God Cody's mom was there, one of the ER nurses that day. She came in there, came out in the waiting area. She was like, "Tish, your baby's okay. Your baby's okay." He's talking, you know. He wanted to FaceTime you and his baby, but she said, "I don't have my phone on me." My biggest thing was I was upset because the whole time, my baby, I felt like he might have even felt like he was in that hospital alone, and I was there, but they wouldn't let me in there.
Oh.
Jay lived about 7 hours after that. They had to take him into surgery. Jay had many shots. He had many shots. Well, the biggest things was the shots to his abdomen area. He had damage to his lungs, to his liver, to his intestines. And they had to get that under control. Well, he made it through surgery. I'm in the but in the waiting area. The surgeon came in to talk to me and let me know about the damage. He said, "Well, we got that taken care of." He said, "But it's the loss of blood." He said, "We're giving him blood, but he is oozing," his exact words. "He's oozing from everywhere." He said, "So, but we got him out of surgery and everything." He said, "We getting ready to transfer him up to ICU. We just got to pray that he make it through the night." So I'm like, okay. Well, in the midst of waiting, I don't know who the fuck news people and posted that my son was dead. I hadn't even been notified.
Like, how you gon', like, as a human being, how you gon' get somebody the information to get a paycheck? I think TMZ had broke the story. How you gon', that's so disrespectful, bro. I don't respect that at all. It's one of the person in the hospital get the information, sold the information to TMZ for some money. Bro, what's your dignity, fam? Bro, come on, that's disrespect. Y'all should have called that woman, let her know that her child was no longer on the earth. She had to find out from the social media. I don't respect this world we live in, bro. Everybody cloud chasing, running to the internet for everything, bro. You want to be the first one to drop it. Damn, bro, that shit crazy.
But, they came back in there and told me my son was gone. He coded His blood pressure dropped too low and they couldn't get it back up and he coded. Now, y'all been wanting to know what happened so badly. So many lies about what happened that day and this, that is sickening.
So
I've never, and it's gonna be 3 years, I've never got on here and I've never spoke about it. Nothing.
And y'all think his mama said, man, get out of here, Jack. Man, shout out to his T. Jones, that. Man, if his daddy set him up, bro, that's you got your karma coming to you, bro. I hope you set your own child up, fam. That's just sad. That's sad as F. And you want your partners, if you got one of your partners to set your child up, you need to get Jack out here. You need to go get Buddy out here, man. Cause that's cold, bro. But man, get in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know what y'all think, bro. Like, I'm breaking down real fast and like real life, bro. I ain't trying to car chase none of that. I just like talking, get my point of view, seeing everybody else's point of view, bro. That shit sad, bro. Like I said, one thing I can't stand, bro, is seeing a woman cry, bro. Cause I got a mama, bro. I would never want to see my mama cry like that, boy. Damn. RP that man, free FG. You did. He wanted his sliders.